Welcome to Parks and Pixie Dust Podcast.
Johnny! How we doing?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
How you guys doing?
We good. Steve and I are here. We're doing remote podcast today with John A.
Yeah.
Parks and Pixie
first
Dust.
remote.
Yes. Episode 9.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Today's a little different of an episode. We're going to talk about which Disney characters we feel that we most identify with.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Through,
Now, I
through
didn't
the-
put a limit necessarily on this, but I have like a top 4 that I kind of came up with for myself. And then I
Okay.
actually had asked Chat GPT to come up with, because like I'm always asking Chat GPT questions about stuff. Like I feel like I'm starting to use that more than Google.
Yeah. But even though Google does
Interesting.
use an AI as well.
It does.
But
I find that very helpful.
Yeah.
But it's just a little more personalized with the ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. So continuing.
So yeah. So Steve's here to hang and be the mediator of when we state our characters we most identify with. But yeah, so John, I don't know if you want to start first or if you want me to go first.
Yeah. Well, you go first because
Okay.
all of my answers are based on ChatGPT, but I'm sure I could think of some.
I love it. Okay. So I'm going to start with the ones that I brainstormed myself. So number 1, I'm totally going to talk about Tigger. I
wasn't expecting
totally
that.
resonate with Tigger. Here's why. He's on my list, but he's not my number 1. But Tigger has a lot of energy, and he's very like bouncing off the walls, like his energy and stuff. When I have energy,
That's what I was just going to say is when do you have energy?
not this pregnancy, but when I normally my personality is very energetic.
Right.
And I would say that I'm very kind of flamboyant like Tigger in that sense. So there's a side of me that resonates with Tigger. And I feel like Tigger is the character that tries to sort of like bring people up.
Yeah.
You know, like of all the Winnie the Pooh characters, he's the one that's like the high energy, like kind of life of the party type.
So not Rabbit or Piglet?
No, although Piglet's my favorite,
Right.
personally.
Yeah.
But
Piglet-
even though Piglet is the scared one,
Yeah.
she's got the anxiety all the time.
Yeah, but I
Why
actually...
is Piglet your favorite?
When I was 5, my mom gave me a Piglet stuffed animal. And so Piglet was always just my favorite stuffed animal.
That was it. That was it. It wasn't like a personal
No, it was
something
literally-
or other that you just like, oh yeah, that's my Piglet.
No, yeah, and Piglet, like, to me is just really, really cute. And Piglet's so little and dainty and cute.
Right.
So I just always thought Piglet was really cute. That's it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's not
I
like
mean...
we're
yeah.
not grading you or anything.
Yeah, I mean, Piglet, I always slept with that stuffed animal. Like, anytime I had trouble falling asleep, I grabbed Piglet and I was able to fall asleep. It's like when you have your favorite stuffed animal, like yours was your bear.
Right.
Did you have a favorite, John?
Yeah, mine was like some kind of gray dog.
Okay, yep,
And I
yeah.
had a favorite puppet, Georgie. I remember that name. I think.
Why
my
do I
dog's name was
remember
Wolf.
that? What the I think I remember that.
I had. Well, Georgie still lives on in my in the blue room is what they call it. Me and my brother's old room.
Yeah.
And Georgie is propped up on the daybed.
Oh, cool.
Wasn't Georgie, what kind of puppet was Georgie?
It's like a dragon.
Yes,
Like a
I
green-
feel like I remember your dad,
a green dragon dinosaur type puppet.
Oh
It
my
has a hole
God.
in its mouth.
oh my God.
What? So you could put like your finger through his mouth, like as his tongue or something?
Yeah, and no, it just wore out. So
Oh.
a hole
Okay.
Yeah.
developed.
Oh,
but it
that's
did have
hilarious.
it did have a tongue too.
Yeah.
Nice.
I feel like I so remember this when we were kids.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Is it next
What?
to the Michael Myers mask with the shedding hair?
Yeah. The balding Michael Myers mask.
yes. Yes.
Yeah. Not so scary anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's so funny. But yeah, no, so I mean Piglet's just always been like one of my favorites, but not necessarily because I feel like I can relate. Tigger was a favorite for a while when I was a kid. I had like a Tigger coat.
Right.
So yeah, Tigger is a part of me that I resonate with, but Tigger is not the whole picture.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like what you feel, how you relate to all these different characters. It's like bits and pieces. I don't know, I'm hearing sounds in my apartment. It might be haunted. I don't know. I'm like
Probably.
all these bits and pieces from different characters, like kind of help create like,
you
your personality. Yeah.
Yeah.
So go ahead, John. What's your first?
Yeah. So what ChatGPT suggested, it came up with like 6, I think. But the first one was, it says Goofy in parentheses, obviously.
Love that.
Wow. Yeah.
He's your absolute favorite.
And John, you needed ChatGPT to tell you that?
Yeah.
I did just to make sure.
So actually, I'm dying to know, how did Goofy become your favorite? Because I've known this about you your whole life.
I really don't know. Like, I think I may have just remembered watching his cartoons, or like, you know, he was the funniest out of all of them.
Yeah.
Even though that you can kind of laugh a lot with Donald Duck now.
Sure.
But I think Goofy was just kind of like a carefree, whatever happens kind of character.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just always kind of positive and just like go with the flow.
Yeah.
And, you know, crazy crap happens to him, and like he gets hurt, but he gets right back up. And I don't know. Plus, we were pen pals, that too.
Love that.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, he would send me pictures, and I would write to him.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't come to one of my birthday parties, but what are you going to do?
Oh, bummer.
You need to look up who yours are. Are you looking up
So
yours?
I just did that, and it says, I'd love to figure that out, but I need know a little bit more about you.
Do it. Yeah. Take your time.
Yeah,
do it, Steve.
Do it real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, so on ChatGPT, it says why you resonate with the character.
Yeah.
So it says, for Goofy, you're easygoing, funny, and don't take life too seriously, just like Goofy. He's lovable, kind-hearted, and even when things go sideways, he keeps a light spirit and a big heart. You also share his ability to get along with almost anyone. So
I love that. I think that's so true about you.
Yeah, so I think he's just like a little part of me, like you and your Tigger.
Yep.
So who else for you?
So actually, on the other side of that, I also listed Eeyore for myself.
You're just going down the Winnie the Pooh line, huh?
So now people probably think I'm bipolar, but I I have to say, again, Eeyore's just a part of me. Right? Because oftentimes, so I definitely display a persona of being a high energy, funny kind of person like Tigger, but I struggle a lot with depression, a lot. And that is Eeyore. That's the Eeyore in me where, I mean, I don't display the personality of Eeyore, but how Eeyore is how I often feel internally inside.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
So like Eeyore definitely has a lot of negative thoughts and negative thinking and mindset about stuff.
Yeah.
That has been, if we're going to get really deep here, that has been a lifelong challenge that I've had to work through in my own life and in therapy.
Yeah.
If I'm being real. So, you know, for Eeyore to say things like, yeah, that's typical or whatever, like that's literally my fucking brain. I might not say it slow like that. I probably say it like Tigger, like, yeah, fucking typical, you know, like, but I often have very, as my therapist calls it, stinking thinking, where my brain automatically goes to thinking the worst, and that's a big mental health challenge that I've always had personally.
No, I mean that makes a whole lot of sense. Like that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, like you're not, or like in general, you can't be bubbly the entire time, and there's always some inner turmoil that everyone deals with.
Yes.
But all on different levels, you know.
Yeah, and I mean, I've always had a very like bubbly personality. I think I get that from my mother a lot, but at the same time, yeah, like you just said, you can't always be bubbly and happy, acting all the time. That's not real, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I guess like it's not on this ChatGPT list, but I can kind of resonate a little bit with Tigger as well.
Yeah.
I mean, no, Eeyore. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, you know, I just like I'm not really in the mood to do much of anything, and I just want to be like kind of left alone. And like I know friends will reach out to me, they'll like always include me, but I'm just kind of like, you know what, sometimes I just want to be doing my own thing and like just take a step back a little bit. And also like my monotone tone, sometimes my mom and my sister would call me Eeyore.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I would answer them like a question or whatever, and they'd be like, All right, Eeyore.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it. Like with what you just said about wanting to be alone sometimes, like I feel like I've always been more of an extrovert, but as I've gotten older and having a kid and you feel like overstimulated with work and responsibility and adulting, you enjoy more the downtime.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Being at home,
just like
being at home with nobody there and it's quiet and you can just be in your own thoughts is like, yep, I'm good with it.
It's just like everyone needs their own me time, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Just to collect thoughts and whatnot.
Yes. Yeah.
But before I go on to the second chat whatever thing.
Yeah.
While you were talking about how you are part of like Tigger and Eeyore, made me think.
Yeah.
Like, do you guys think that Winnie the Pooh, or like, scratch that, do you guys think that Inside Out is kind of like an updated version of Winnie the Pooh?
Oh, interesting.
Oh, wow, that's an interesting
way to think. Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh, all of those characters are kind of different personalities of Christopher Robin.
Right.
Oh.
You didn't know that?
I don't think I knew that.
Oh, interesting.
Oh. Sorry, you want it closer to my lips?
Yes.
That's what she said.
See, now you get feedback every time you make stupid comments or swear or something from the editor.
And y'all are remote, so I can't like be in the buffer zone to like stop this, guys.
Yeah. No, that's a really interesting thought, John. Okay, this is where we need Taylor on for this to like analyze that. So
send Taylor a text message and have him give me a voice message, and then I can add that in later in this spot right here.
Taylor commentary.
Okay. Here's Taylor's comment right here.
Yeah.
So to John's point, I understand the thought of Inside Out being an evolved version of Winnie the Pooh. I'm a little bit younger. I'm just 30 years old, so Winnie the Pooh wasn't a big part of my life. I do remember watching the Tigger movie and everything. But I have read theories online about how in Winnie the Pooh, each character represents a different mental disorder or a mental issue, such as Tigger is ADHD, Piglet is anxiety, Eeyore is obviously depression and everything. But I think you can say like maybe Inside Out took some sort of inspiration from that sort of idea or that model of a way. But no, I think Inside Out is very much separate, where it's more individualized, where like these are just like things you may encounter in life or people you may encounter in life, while Inside Out is more things you may experience personally within life, such as, you know, anger, jealousy, happiness, sadness. I don't know what the other one was, like fear. Yeah, those are like way more pointed, and these are like just things that may come up from the day to day. While Winnie the Pooh was a little bit more broad, as like these are just the types of people you may encounter, but not directly affecting Christopher Robin. But with Inside Out, this is a young girl growing up, and these are the emotions she's going to be feeling throughout her entire life and how to digest and deal with them. But again, my experience with Winnie the Pooh is pretty limited, but I just think Inside Out is a little bit more individualistic, and Winnie the Pooh is maybe more of just like, these are the people you may encounter throughout life or situations. So I guess Inside Out, I'm going to rank it higher than Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, but that's so interesting because like obviously in Inside Out, there's sadness, okay, which would probably be Eeyore, joy, which would probably be Tigger.
Right.
So yeah, maybe in some ways, yeah, but it's different, right? Because obviously in Inside Out, we're introduced to like disgust and ennui and anxiety and...
Well, anxiety would be Rabbit. He's always anxious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And then Owl. What is Owl?
Yeah, I don't know.
Was he kind of like the wise?
Yes.
The voice of reason?
Voice of reason. There you go.
Yeah.
There wasn't just like... There wasn't anybody anger, though.
Right.
Pooh.
No, I think like the angriest may have been a little bit of Rabbit, but I think he fits more into the anxiety
right
family.
Which anxiety can come out as anger too.
Right.
But no, that's a really interesting thought.
Man, we should have just devoted. We should have just devoted a whole episode to going after Winnie the Pooh and.
Right.
doing a deep
Yeah.
dive.
I never was like a Winnie the Pooh guy, but like that just hit me.
Yeah, Natalie's been into watching Winnie the Pooh lately because there's some cute movies, but it's meh.
I mean, I think it's more so like about the lessons that Winnie the Pooh gives.
Yeah.
And fun fact, whenever I use the to cover up one of your guys' swears, and I say poo, it's from whenever you guys said Winnie the Pooh. Fun fact.
Love it. Okay, so John, what's your next one?
Oh, and side note, I did it on ChatGPT, and it was actually really cool. And I'll throw one after you guys are done.
Okay, after John's next one, I want to hear yours. Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Johnny.
But I got 3 of them, and then it kind of combined a bunch.
Okay, I want to hear this. Okay.
Sweet. So my next one was Nick Wilde from Zootopia.
Oh, okay. I have not seen
fox.
that. I need to see that.
It's a good one.
That's the fox?
Plus,
Fox.
Jason Bateman is the fox. Jason Bateman.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
So he's like, you've got a good sense of humor and relaxed attitude, but you're also helpful and deeply loyal once people get to know you. Nick's charm hides a thoughtful, kind soul, similar to how you may not always be outspoken, but still connect easily with others. So,
love that.
I can resonate with that.
Yeah.
Totally.
I love that.
Interesting. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, I would say you're a loyal friend. You've always been a good friend. Yeah.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, bud. No problem, pal.
All right. So, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to hear this.
So what I originally did was Disney characters, but then I also said you can add Star Wars into it as well. So
Nice. That makes sense.
And it said my first pick is Hero from Big Hero 6. The kid.
Oh, the kid. Oh, okay.
Because it says, you and Hero share a unique blend of traits. Adventurous but grounded, tech-savvy and passionate, cool under pressure, dreamer with a plan, hero with a spark of rebellion. Yeah.
I dig it.
That's pretty cool.
I like that.
And then it did...
and you're literally married to Baymax right now.
Right. Except you're scared of all anything medical.
Yeah, but I'm puffy like Baymax right now. Anyways, that was my joke.
I'm Betamax.
Yeah. Fa la 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 la.
Fa la la la.
I love that. Okay.
Yeah. So then it gave me like the hero character, but then it also gave me the villain. So then the villain for honorable mention was who's the evil guy from Princess and the Frog? Princess and the Frog. Gosh.
Oh,
Dr. Facilier.
Dr. Facilier. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It says.
Do you practice voodoo?
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell?
Totally. You didn't know that?
Oh, okay. Well, we're learning a lot tonight.
Yeah. This is cool. Okay.
Yeah.
But I guess it says charismatic.
Okay.
Right? Clever, a little dangerous, but wildly cool. Deeply connected to visual sounds and smooth presentations, perfect for an audio-focused dreamer like you. Walks a fine line between fantasy and consequence.
Just a rebel without a cause, you are.
Right.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. So then, do you guys go to do one, and then we'll go to the Star Wars side.
Yes. Okay. So.
Oh, that's fun.
So I have 2 more that I had come up with on my own, but the next one that I have is obviously my favorite princess, Elsa.
Yeah.
Here's why.
Yeah.
Here's why. Okay.
Except you can't let it go.
I can let it rip though. That's for sure.
You hold on to stuff like there's no other, so you got to be more like her and let it go.
I do, but here's what I've let go.
Not a fart,
besides
I
a fart. So I feel like I resonate with Elsa because Elsa obviously had this superpower, and I'm going to sound narcissistic for a second. I don't think I have a superpower. I'm not schizophrenic here, but I feel like there was something special about Elsa, right? Like obviously she has this power to freeze things, make things snow, build things with snow and ice and everything.
With her mind.
And she didn't have control of it. And the way that her family, aka her parents, made her feel was that she had to like conceal it and don't feel it. Don't let them know. And so my parents have always been incredibly supportive of my talents, but I've always felt in my life like I've had to sort of diminish myself and successes about myself to make other people comfortable. So that's where I resonate with Elsa. Not because my family has necessarily made me do that, but I have felt like I can connect with Elsa because she's had to make herself smaller to make other people comfortable. And I have had so many times in my life where I've had to do that, like whether that's, to just diminish my talent or not talk about successes or I've had people that I thought were true friends that are actually really jealous secretly or, stuff like that, or even family that you would think would be supportive and they're not, like stuff like that throughout my life that I've dealt with that. And so I think now in my mid 30s, I've gotten to the point where, I am trying. I've been working for a long time too. Right. For lack of a better term, let that go. Let it go.
Yeah. Still got to work on that one, though.
Well, and I just finished reading that book, The Let Them Theory.
Right.
Okay. So I really love Elsa because she finally gets to a point where she's like, I can't live like this, concealing myself. This is a power that I have, and I need to discover what I can do with this and what this means for my life. And then eventually you get into Frozen 2 and everything like that. So I guess I just feel like there's been times in my life where I've had to diminish myself for other people, and I'm done doing that. And I feel like I resonate with Elsa in that sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Plus, we're both blonde.
Good.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we look good in blue.
It's true.
But I love Elsa.
And you have a little white dog that's kind of like a snowman.
As Natalie says, scary guy.
Scary guy. No, that's Marshmallow.
Yeah. And I love Olaf. Oh my God. But yeah, so Elsa is like the princess that I feel like emotionally I can kind of relate to a lot with that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Do you think there's any other princesses you can connect with or have you connected with in the past?
I had asked ChatGPT. So if you want, I can read those off right now if you'd like.
Sure.
So based on, ChatGPT sort of starts to get to know you based on like things that you search. And of course, I search things like, stuff about with parenting, or sickness or pregnancy or, lately being obviously 9 months pregnant now, or I was actually, what's really cool is ChatGPT can create images for you. So I've been trying to come up with like a cool image of Tinkerbell, like pixie dusting, because I want that above my castle tattoo. And then like including like my kids' like birth flowers in the tattoo. Okay. So like stuff like that. So anyways, so the results that I received actually are based on searches that I've done. So I'll just read them off really quick because I know we're already like a half hour into the episode. But but actually the first one that ChatGPT said was Tinkerbell. Hi, what are we laughing about?
No, nothing.
She's stylish, expressive, a bit sassy, fiercely loyal, and has a strong creative spark. I think that is so totally me.
Yeah.
And I mean, definitely sassy. I mean, that is me.
Oh, Tink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sassy. And I mean, to me, Natalie is a Tinkerbell.
Oh, yeah.
Natalie is like a miniature version of me. So I liked that. I resonated with that. And then the next one it said was Rapunzel, because she's artistic, adventurous, and nurturing. And because I'm a hairdresser, Rapunzel has magical hair.
Yeah.
And she thrives when she breaks out of the tower and follows her own path. Creative, curious, full of warmth. I definitely feel like in a lot of ways I can resonate with her personality. And then also she ends up with literally what my husband looks like. So she likes brunettes with facial hair.
Wild.
So I literally married real life Flynn Rider.
That's me.
It's a dream come true for all.
A dream is a wish your heart made.
And at last I see the light. So to answer your question, John, and then I'll just say one more for now. I have a couple more on the list, but I'll just say one more. The last princess was Ariel, which actually is really funny because as a little kid, and my dad could attest to this, I wore out the Little Mermaid VHS tape. Little Mermaid was my favorite movie as a kid, like toddler. And so I definitely think I relate to her because she's a singer. I was a vocal major. So there we are.
Clearly.
But she didn't show up for rehearsal, though.
This is true.
Yeah.
What do you mean she didn't show up for rehearsal?
Ariel? She never showed up for rehearsal.
And the concert.
Yeah, and the concert.
Oh.
Because she thought it was stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wanted to go adventuring with
Yeah.
Flounder.
Right.
We all know what that means.
Yeah. Well, and then obviously Prince Eric plays like the recorder,
Right.
which I'd be into that because I played the flute. So like the fact that he
Yeah.
sits there on the beach playing his recorder.
We got to get you playing the flute on air.
So I feel like, and she, follows her heart and, obviously was attracted to Prince Eric and like he's hot.
Yeah.
He's a good looking dude. So I resonate with that a lot.
Was Prince?
As you're talking to Flynn.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you guys talked about this a few seasons ago. Where is Eric located at in the world?
Oh,
Was he?
what country?
Yeah, he's not French, right? Or is it like Mediterranean?
I don't know. That's a great question. I should ask ChatGPT.
This is a Chat GPT AI run episode.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Where
yeah.
does Prince Eric live?
I always thought it was kind of like Italian influence.
Yeah.
Right.
Or like Croatian.
Is King Triton an Italian or an Italian god?
No, that is a Greek god, isn't he?
No.
I think Poseidon is the Greek god.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay, it's portrayed as a European coastal realm. So, based on the architecture, clothing, and landscape, it appears to be inspired by a Mediterranean or French/Italian coastal region.
Okay.
Somewhere like southern France or the Amalfi Coast,
Yeah.
or even Greece or Spain.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a mutt of everything.
Yeah.
It's a mixture of everything.
Story checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I love that.
All right, Johnny, what do you got next?
Yeah, what do you got?
Let's see. I'll just run through there were like 4 more, but like on the hero side.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, a couple of them were Lightning McQueen and Dory. Just like I don't
Ooh, I
know
like
about
that.
Lightning McQueen because active and thrive in both calm and exciting environments. I guess it depends on what kind of mood I'm in.
Right.
Dory is a bit unpredictable but friendly and optimistic.
Yeah.
She's a helper. I like to help out wherever I can.
Right.
But the other 2 was Baloo from the Jungle Book.
Mm.
You got those burns. Yeah.
This is a musical episode.
It is, right?
Yeah.
See, that's what happens when I join in.
Yeah.
He was kind of like the same logic and reasoning as Goofy. Easygoing, active, funny, lives by the bare necessities.
Yeah.
Protective, loyal, and
Right.
fun to be around.
Love it.
I can kind of relate to those attributes. And this last one is Kristoff.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I could see that. I could totally see that.
Let's see this. It says, quiet strength. Kristoff isn't outspoken either, but he's funny, reliable, and great in a crisis. He's a helper through and through and values love and companionship more than recognition.
Yes, that
Cool.
is John.
Yeah.
Well, it's not, so-
Kristoff is like that good guy that's always there, and I feel like that's John.
Right. But John, the question is, do you look good in leather though?
I haven't gotten to that point in my life yet to play around with that. But there's still time.
Yeah.
There's still time, right?
Yeah. Well, that's
I love that
that's
line.
Anna's line in
Yes.
Frozen 2.
Yeah.
That's
and
hilarious.
there's all those shops being near to Boys Town. So
Yeah, you can find some leather in there for sure.
Yeah. That's so funny that Kristoff came up for you.
yeah, interesting.
Wow.
Didn't come up for me.
But who did come up for you, Steve?
Yeah. Okay. So let's go back to Steve. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll dive into the Star Wars version of
Yes, I love it.
Yes.
it. So this one's a little bit of a deep dive, but if you've seen the series The Bad Batch,
Okay.
No.
yeah, so you guys won't get this one, but
Yeah.
Tech from The Bad Batch, he's the smart tech-driven audio computer genius guy.
Yep.
It's literally his whole role. He's obsessed with function, quality, and details. He's loyal to his crew, but works best behind the scenes. Handles stress with logic, focus, and quick thinking. Yep.
Oh yeah.
And
Paramedic.
definitely a rebel by association.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the second one, the runner-up is Han Solo.
Ooh, I love you.
Yeah. I know.
That's when you say I know.
I know.
Why Han Solo? What was
Okay, because it says here, it's a runner-up. It says loves freedom, fast ships.
fast ships?
I I guess, and doing things his way. A bit of a loner sometimes, but his loyalty runs deep. He's adventurous, but not a glory seeker. And definitely a dreamer hiding behind sarcasm with a little, I bend the rules, but I'll save your butt.
Ooh, I like that.
So it basically says I'm a mashup of all three of those people. But if I, just thinking off the top of my head, I would say I'm more of a Luke Skywalker guy because he's like the farm boy, even though I wasn't a farm boy. He kind of had no direction in life, and then all of a sudden he found his calling and then went into it and became like the big guy on campus, you know?
Oh, like becoming a Jedi.
Becoming a Jedi and finding what he's really meant to be doing, you know, type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he's also a good pilot, and I mean, I don't fly, but I drive.
No, I know what you mean. But like, so
and
you
kind of
felt,
tech savvy a little bit. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of where I fall into.
You felt kind of lost for a long time. In
I
your
wouldn't
life.
say I felt lost. It just didn't have a clear direction and pathway.
And now you feel more like your direction is a little bit more clear now, or
Yeah, sure.
yeah,
like with your
Yeah, I mean,
career and
Yeah,
stuff.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
that's
Huh.
good. I like that.
that's fun.
Huh.
I feel like that
that's
would be
good.
such a whole nother fun episode of like which Star Wars character, which Marvel character.
Oh
like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
You just go.
Mine would probably be like that Yeti from Empire Strikes Back who gets his arm cut off. Or some kind of animal creature thing in the tavern. Who knows?
Yeah.
The Tauntaun.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Chewbacca.
What? Wow. Sounded like a cat.
Oh yeah, you remember our Chewbacca impression with our powers combined? It was something special.
Yeah.
What was yours?
Nice.
I love it. Yeah, because James does a good Chewbacca. Oh my god! But
Yep.
Chewbacca's your favorite.
Yeah, I do like Chewbacca.
Why is Chewbacca your
I
favorite?
don't know. I just like him.
Because he's furry.
He's just incredibly loyal
Right.
for one thing.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
And he's a tall guy.
Yes.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
taller than me, but yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just everybody always likes. Oh, I like this guy. I just kind of like
Yeah.
Chewbacca. I don't know.
Chewbacca's kind of the Groot
Yeah.
of Guardians.
I am
Yeah.
Groot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
yeah.
that.
Yeah. No,
It's
I
like-
like that. I mean, same with me with Piglet. No reason. I just
Right.
like Piglet.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Any villains that you think you guys resonate with?
Yeah, and I've tried to think on that. If there's any, I don't know. How about I got to think on that. What about you, Steve?
No, not really. Like Dr. Facilier, I guess is
Right. Was
kind
what-
of. I mean, ChatGPT kind of got it on that one. I don't. Not really.
Yeah, I mean, I think after seeing that Cruella movie with Emma Stone, I guess I could kind of resonate with Cruella just because she's artistic. It's like fashion designer type of thing. I do hair and stuff like that, so I feel like I kind of resonate with that a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I need to watch. Was there a movie? Unless I'm just thinking of the Maleficent movies. Was there a movie at all about the evil queen from Snow White, or no?
Like
Like with
I don't think so. I
wasn't
don't think so.
Charlize Theron the evil queen?
She was
Um,
in the new Snow White.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not this
Yeah.
newest Snow White though, was it? No.
it was I think the Snow White and the Huntsman movies.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, those weren't Disney though. Those
Oh.
were something else.
Got it. Okay. Yeah,
With
I mean,
Kristen Stewart.
I have, yes, okay. I have definitely, I'm intrigued by the Evil Queen because, in my opinion, the Evil Queen is way hotter than Snow White. And so, why the are you so jealous of this bitch that looks like Lord Farquaad? Like, what?
Yeah, I mean, like if the evil queen is Charlize Theron.
Right.
Yeah. Like, what's your problem here? Why are you so
Winky Doodle.
insecure? You are sexier than as my father would say, you are sexier than a barrel of duck.
Winky Doodles.
So, like, or, yeah. So, like,
Is that a sexy duck, John?
by the way, I got ducked the other day on the Jeep.
Oh, again?
Yeah.
Nice.
I thought you said drunk ducks.
Duck.
Winky Doodle.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm
The bleep that comes out of my dad's mouth. Sexier than a
I-
barrel of duck.
Winky Doodle.
That's what my dad says. I don't know why.
No,
I gotta write that one down.
I totally thought you said sexier than a barrel of drunk ducks. And
Nope.
so that's why I was going, wow.
Nope. Nope. I don't know.
Flap.
Yep. Yeah, so I have this notes section on my phone. I mean, you can see it, John. It's pretty long, of sayings that my dad says.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, I just have all these sayings. Like, he'll say
Show
things.
Show him next time.
Yeah, like the last thing that I wrote was that he wrote, like, if somebody's wearing like a short skirt, shooting beavers. And see, he listens to this podcast whenever he's at dialysis, so keep this in.
He will appreciate that.
So he'll laugh. He'll laugh as he's sitting shooting beavers.
He'll appreciate that shout out.
Anyways, all right. What else?
Or that shootout.
Yeah.
Yep.
Getting back on track. What else you got?
Yeah. So, of my list that I made, then my top one was anxiety, because I mean, after seeing Inside Out 2, I just resonate so much with that. I mean, anxiety is really difficult because you literally cannot control that your brain is thinking the worst case scenario. And I was explaining this to you recently, like how exhausting it is to constantly challenge those thoughts. Like, think of that character anxiety constantly spewing the bad thing that could happen, and then you're battling that in your mind, and in your brain, you're believing it's true, but you have to remember it's not always true. You know, it's just anxiety is like anxiety is a protector. Right. And just like in that movie, anxiety was just trying to protect Riley, and anxiety, I think the logic around anxiety is that we think that if we think of that scenario being bad, then we're better prepared for it if and when it goes bad. But you're never really prepared for something when it goes bad.
Right, but you manage it the best that you can.
Right, but anxiety, the thing that's hard to logically step back and see is that you're sort of hurting yourself twice, because you're worrying, and then if something were to go bad, you're hurting again.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I have definitely in my 20s and 30s developed absolutely horrible anxiety. I don't think I ever even understood the realm of what anxiety is when I was in my late teens, early 20s. I mean, I can think back, you know, as a musician performer, you're about to go on stage, and you know that shaky kind of feeling, like the adrenaline rush of going on stage. That's a form of anxiety, but like I literally get that shaky adrenaline feeling sometimes when I'm dealing with life things. And so, you know, I'm like, wait, I'm not even performing. Like, performing is an exciting anxiety, whereas life things, anxiety is not always exciting.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So, I mean, you know, especially with like being pregnant this time after having a miscarriage, I've been just constantly in my head of like what could go wrong, because you just know more. You know, I mean, I swear to God, I feel like after he's cut out of me, I'm probably gonna like, who knows if I'm even. I didn't cry at all when Natalie was born or anything, but I might be like so relieved when he's like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just been such an emotional roller coaster of this pregnancy, being so terrified that something could go wrong. So then it'll be just such a massive relief, like when it's all done.
Absolutely.
You know?
Cool.
No, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, as we talked about in the episode with Taylor about the Disney movies, I mean, that just resonates so much, obviously, with what Riley was dealing with in that movie of playing hockey and trying to make the team in high school and blah, blah, blah. That, in the general scheme of life, is a little bit of a lighter topic, right? But like, to make a hockey team, right, that's...
But it's real world scenarios that you go through as a teenager.
Yes.
Or grade school, going into high school, trying to keep up with, you know, your friends and all the new events that come into it. So
the older kids,
and, you know, all the personalities that go together.
Yeah.
And then even from there, like, obviously this is way down the line for that series, but like everything else that happens on top of all that stuff after the fact, like college, graduation, life.
Right.
family, dating, that kind of thing.
Right.
Career.
Right.
All that stuff we got to deal with, and
Yeah.
Totally.
Well, and
there is
I'm
no-
wondering, like, Inside Out 5, is Horny going to be introduced?
Oh, come on.
yeah, it will be. That's
Oh, come on. That was good. Don't tickle me. That was good. Like that's a good one. Horny has to be introduced.
at some point, like they have to just kind of, bite the bullet and be like, okay, let's attack this.
But
Right?
that's something Disney won't ever do, though.
Damn it.
They won't. That would have to be an independent film.
Yeah.
They're yeah, you know how like they always have like those adult film side or versions of movies. That'll be
I'm sure you could.
that'll be one of them.
I'm sure you could type that into AI and they could make a whole movie based off of that.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking that would be a great prompt for the show Whose Line Is It Anyway? Like, scenes from a hat.
Yeah.
Rejected
Yeah.
Emotions from Inside Out movie. Hi, I'm horny.
Oh boy.
I love that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that show.
Yeah, me too. That's the best.
That always pops up on TikTok for like a
Yeah.
a segment or something.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I have all the seasons are actually on HBO Max.
Oh, nice.
If-
yes.
If you guys have that,
Yes,
yeah,
we
we
do.
do. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely check that out because it's. Although I rewatched like the entire series, and obviously there were ones that I've never seen before, but
Yeah.
Right.
the one with Robin Williams as a guest
Oh, yeah.
was not on HBO. They didn't have that episode.
Really?
Ah,
I don't know why, but the funniest episode, I know we're sidetracking, but like
yeah.
the funniest episode is or one of the funniest is with Richard Simmons as a
Yeah.
guest.
That came to my mind too. That's funny.
So funny.
Yep. It's
It's
great.
hilarious.
It's so great. And then I
Watch
love the props game.
Yeah.
There was one of my favorites one time was actually two of them. They had like this orangey stringy and I
Yeah.
think it was like Ryan or Colin that holds it up to his crotch and he goes, "See, I told you I was a natural redhead." And so I always used that line when I was in cosmetology school. I'd hold
Right.
a mannequin head up to my crotch who was brunette and I'd be like, "See, I told you I'm a natural brunette." And everybody in school would be shaking their head at me. But then another prop that was one of my favorites was it was these two like those like exercise balls that are like the half ball, like you can like squat on it or whatever. There was two of them, and so they had them next to each other, and I think it was like Wayne Brady was like, "Today we remember Pamela Anderson."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
just
that's so
Oh
funny.
boy. All right. So since we got sidetracked,
So-
you guys
Yes.
got anything else?
That's all I've got for my characters, but
I got one last thing. So I was
Okay.
doing like one of those which Disney character are you? Or like
Yes.
which Disney character are you?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like online you were doing it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I'm Belle.
Yeah.
Says you're smart, caring, and brave. You might be a little different than everyone else, but that's because you dream bigger.
Okay.
But also I'm a male, not a
Right.
Female, right?
Right.
Little town.
Wait, which website is this? Little Town.
There you
It
go.
was I just googled it and it was just I think Disney.com had one.
Okay, I'm gonna do this really quick. Which Disney character are you? All right, I gotta see this. Take quiz. All right. Okay, we're back. Okay. I'm Aladdin. It says you're street smart with lots of heart. Dare we call you a diamond in the rough? That's all it says.
Wow. Well,
All right.
it missed you like to fart.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm street smart with lots of heart.
Like to
Okay.
fart
I like to fart.
and a diamond
And sometimes
in the rough.
shart.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. Aladdin.
Fun.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, I would
Belle and
have my
Aladdin.
top
Here we
open
are.
too. And I like
And
his
on
like
that note,
I like his jogger pants he wears.
Yeah.
So he's got good fashion. But anyways.
Especially when he's
yeah,
Prince
he
Ali.
probably has good ventilation in those.
Yeah.
You got to in the desert.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, cool.
Love it.
All right.
I feel like this was a good episode.
Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun to talk about. Yeah, it was interesting to see what Chat GPT came up with.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely. So cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a few good episodes coming up soon. And then this fall, you're taking a few trips.
Ooh.
You're going to check out Epic Universe. I'm so excited to hear about that. That'll be great.
Yeah, we're going in September.
It'll be epic.
Love it.
I know. Yeah, we're excited about that. So, hoping that it doesn't rain because a lot of those attractions are outdoors.
Oh,
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
but yeah, no, rain or shine, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so stupid.
Come rain or come shine. Anyways, that was a jazz tune.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right, your
Thanks for
dad,
sharing
your
with
dad, and my dad will appreciate that. Anyways,
Oh,
All right.
perfect.
yes. Even though I butchered it, but anyways, all right.
Woohoo.
Well, John, it's been great. I'm glad we know how to do this remote. So
Yeah.
if we need to do this again in the future,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took a little getting to, but
absolutely.
we got it.
that's what she said.
Hey.
On that note,
That's what she said. Anyways, all right. Well, everybody, you have a great night. Hope
Yeah.
you enjoyed Parks and Pixie Dust.
We'll catch you next time.
all right.
All right.
Good
Bye.
night, y'all.
All right. All right. All right.
Thank you so much for listening. We appreciate all your support. Please leave us a review and/or rating on your favorite podcast platform.
You can find us on Instagram and Facebook under Parks and Pixie Dust Podcast. We are also on Twitter and TikTok under Parks and Pixie Dust. Give us a follow and stay tuned for lots of updates.
And you can also email us at parksandpixiedustpodcast@gmail.com.
Our episodes are released bi-monthly on Wednesdays.